Okay, super. Now, having said that, right, so the topic for today's session is operators and expressions, right? Operators and expressions. So we'll be discussing operators and expressions in detail. So let's start, right? So operators in Python can be classified in two ways. Okay, how many ways? Can I put that in the chat box? In how many ways can we classify? Operators in Python can be classified in two ways. First way is, it's not just in Python, it is the same in C, it is the same in Java, it is the same in C Sharp, or any programming language for that matter. Okay, operators can be classified in two ways. First one is based on the number of operands. Okay, and second one is based on the type of operations that you perform. Okay, so you can basically classify your operators, right? So I'll repeat once again, operators in Python can be classified in two ways. First one is based on the number of operands, and the second one is based on type of operations. Okay, so first of all, based on number of operands, you can classify your operators into unary, binary, and ternary. Isn't it, my dear friends? Unary, binary, and ternary. So what do you mean by unary operator? We call few operators are unary operators, right? So why do you call few operators are unary operators? Because those operators will work on only one operand. Okay, so here a is called as operand. Okay, a is an operand and minus is an operator, right? Now, so a operator that operates on single operand is called as unary operator. Okay, any operator that operates on a single operand is called as your unary operator. Whereas binary operators are those operators which operates on more than two operands. Okay, no? So more than, sorry, on two operands, not more than two operands, on two operands. Okay, binary operators are those operators which operate on two operands. That is, okay, a and b. Did you see this in this example? A plus b, a minus b, and so on and so forth. Okay, so throughout the lesson, I'll be asking you what kind of operand is this with example. So you will have to tell me, right? So operator working on two operands are called as binary operators, right? Now, what do you mean by ternary operators? Ternary operators are more than two operands. So I'll give you example not in today's chapter, but in some other chapter when I discuss a topic called as list, I'll be explaining that. Okay, so more than two operands, more than two operands. I'll just write it over here for now like this. Okay, so they are called as your ternary operators. Is this clear, my dear friends? Okay, what do you mean by unary operators and binary operators and ternary operators? Is that clear? Okay, unary operators are those operators which work on single operand. Binary operators are those operators which work on two operands. Okay, and ternary operators are those operators which work on more than two operands. They are called as your ternary operators. Okay, now this is one way of classifying. Okay, when someone asks you what kind of this operator is this, you should be able to say. I'll ask you that. Okay, now the next way of classifying is based on what kind of operations that they do, right? Based on what kind of operations that they do, you can classify your operators into arithmetic operators, assignment operators, unary minus operator, relational operators, logical operators, okay, bitwise operators, membership operators, identity operators, right? So I'm going to give you examples for all these things one by one. So let's start. Is that okay? Right now, so one is based on the number of operands, based on the type of operations, what kind of operations that you do using these operators. Based on that, you can classify that into arithmetic, assignment, unary minus, relational, logical, bitwise, membership operators, and identity operators. And in today's class, I'm going to give you examples for all these kind of operators, and I'm going to explain you each and everything in detail. Okay, so let's start. Just say start in the chat box, we'll start. Right now, just say start in the chat box, we'll start. Cool, very good. Okay, program one. Okay, listen to me very carefully, my dear friends. Okay, so the program one. Okay, now tell me what is here. We have a variable a and I've stored a constant 5 into it. So a is equal to 5, right? So we have a variable a and it is containing a value of 5, right? Then we have a variable b which is containing a value of 3, right? Even this is understood. So we have, another variable c which is containing a value of, okay, 1. So totally how many objects are there? Can you tell me how many objects are there over here, my dear friends? Okay, there are 3 objects, isn't it? We have 3 objects over here. Super cool, right? Just give me a moment. Okay, yeah, cool. We have 3 objects, right? Now, having said that, what kind of operator is this? Tell me minus a. Okay, now tell me minus a. What kind of operator is it? It is, okay, it belongs to unary operator or binary operator or ternary operator. You tell me, to which category does it belong to? It belongs to unary operator because one operand and one operator, isn't it? So what is the name of this operator? What is the name of this operator? It is called as your unary minus, isn't it? It is called as unary minus operator. Okay, so what does that do? That will basically negate the value of a, and the output would be -5, isn't it? A value is 5, and when I say minus a, it will give me the value of -5. Is that clear? Simple one, no? It is a very simple thing, isn't it? Right? And then when I do, is it clear, my dear friends? Just say clear in the chat box. Okay, now when I say a plus b, what am I doing here? What kind of operator is this? What kind of operator it is? It is an, okay, it is a binary operator. All these are binary operators, isn't it? All these are called as binary operators, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? Right? So now, okay, plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulo, okay, again truncation, division, okay, and exponentiation. All these operators, that is plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulo, truncation operation, and exponentiation, all these operators comes under arithmetic operators. Okay, they all come under arithmetic operators. Is that okay? All this, that is plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulo, truncation operation, and exponentiation operators, all these comes under arithmetic operators. Is that okay? Is that okay? Did I miss anything else? No, I did not miss anything else. Is that okay, my dear friends? Now tell me, what will a plus do? It will actually do the addition operation. Therefore 5 plus 3 is what? 8. That is the result. Okay, now what will a minus b do? It will do the subtraction. So 5 minus 3 is how much? It will give me 2. Okay, do you see that? It will give me 2. Okay, now are you able to see the screen, my dear friends? Are you able to see the screen? Okay, now a multiplied by b. What is a multiplied by b? A multiplied by b will give you how much? Okay, it will give you 15. So that is why you get the output as 15. Minus a plus b, a minus b, a multiplied by b. Okay, now what does a divided by b give you? What will a divided by b give you? Okay, what will a divided by b give you, my dear friends? Okay, if it was in C language, if it was in C language, okay, listen to me very carefully. People with C language knowledge, who have knowledge of C language, it would have given you a is of what type? A is of what type? Put that in the chat box. A is of what type? Integer. B is of what type? It is of type integer. If it was in C language, we know that integer operator integer would have resulted in an integer, isn't it? This is how it would have been in C language, right? No, but in Python, integer operator integer will not. I mean, integer division integer. Okay, no, integer division. One second. Okay, integer division in C language. In C, integer operator, that is division operator integer, would have given you an integer, whereas in Python it won't give you integer, it will give you the actual value, right? No, so what is the actual value of it? What is the actual value of it, my dear friends? Okay, it will give you 1.66666, whatever it is, right? Now if you want only one digit after the decimal point, what is that you have to use? Which function you have to use? Tell me. Okay, it is giving this value as this one, right? So after this decimal point, you want only one digit. Which function will you use? Exactly, you will make use of format function. Okay, right? So I want you to keep this formula in mind. Okay, I want you to keep this formula in mind, right? Integer division integer will give you float, integer division float will give you float, float division integer will give you float, and float division float will give you float. Okay, this is what you have to keep in mind always. Okay, especially for people who are migrating from C to Python, who are learning Python after learning C language, you must not get confused. That is why I have given you this formula here for you. Is that okay? Right? Now having said that, okay, so this will give us 1.666 or whatever it is, right? Now what will a mod b give you? By the way, what is the difference between division and modulo, my dear friends? What is the difference between division and modulo? Can you tell me? Okay, if suppose I do 4 divided by 2 and 4 modulo 2, what is the difference between these two? Any idea? 4 divided by 2 will give you your quotient, isn't it? This will give you your quotient. Okay, if you know, don't tell me what is quotient, don't ask me what is quotient now. Okay, and 4 modulo 2 will give you your remainder. It will give you your remainder, isn't it? In that case, 4 divided by 2 will result in what? Can anyone tell me? Okay, 4, what is the quotient for 4 divided by 2, my dear friends? It is 2.0, isn't it? It will give you 2.0, isn't it? I told you, no, integer division integer will give you floating point. I showed you just now, I showed you here, right now I showed you here, no, therefore it will give you how much? 4 divided by 2 will give you 2.0, isn't it, my dear friends? It will give you 2.0. Whereas when I say 4 mod 2, what is the result? 4 mod 2. What is the remainder, my dear friends? Okay, after dividing 4 by 2, what is the remainder we get? We get a remainder as 0. Is that okay? Hope you understood what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, you know what is quotient and remainder? No, I don't want you to know that. Okay, 2 2s are 4. Okay, you get remainder 0. This is remainder. This is quotient. Hope you must not ask me what is quotient and remainder. Did you understand this? Okay, no, clear, no? Is that okay? So that is the difference between your division and modulo operator. Clear? So division will give you your quotient, and modulo will give you your remainder. Therefore, a mod b will give you what is the remainder, my dear friends? A mod b, that is 5 mod 3. 5 mod 3. What is the remainder? Okay, 3 ones are 3, and what will be remaining? It would be 2 would be remaining. That is your remainder. Is that okay? Now this operator is new to you guys, isn't it? This operator is called as truncation operator. It is called as truncation operator. People who know C language, this is new. Okay, others, everything are new, isn't it? Right? So this is called as your exponentiation operator. Exponentiation. Okay, exponentiation operator. These are the two operators, right? So what does truncation operator do? Now, okay, 5 divided by 3. Okay, I'll show you here. Listen, okay, you will have to understand this, right? When you have int truncation operator int will result in what? Put that in the chat box. What does that result in? What does that result in? I want you to put that in the chat box. Int truncation operator tring, just tell, answer this question. It will give you, it is basically used for division. Okay, it is basically used for division. After division, it will do the truncation of the decimal part. That is, it will give you truncated int truncation operator float will give you truncated float. Okay, float truncation operator int will give you truncated float. Okay, float truncation operator float will give you truncated float. Is that clear? Okay, it will basically do the division. It will basically do the division, and if there is any decimal part after the, after the point, if there is any digits, that would be truncated. The fractional part would be truncated, is what it means. Is that okay? Do you understand that? Is that clear, my dear friends? Okay, so truncation operator will truncate the fractional part. Okay, no, it will truncate, right? Now you tell me, keep this formula in mind. Now you tell me, okay, what is a value? Keep answering my question. What is a value? What is a value? A value is 5. Is it an integer? Is it an integer? Yes or no? It is an integer. What is b value? What is b value? It is 3. Correct? No? So what is it? Is it an integer value? What is the type of that? Integer. Therefore, integer truncation operator integer. What will it result in? Integer truncation operator integer will result in what? Truncated int, right? No, so basically a divided by b gave you what? One here, this one gave you 1.6666, isn't it? Actually, if you divide, it will give you 1.66666, something like this, isn't it, my dear friends? It will give you this floating point value, right? But when I did the truncation operation, what did it give me? It gave me a truncated int, right? Now that is why the fractional part got truncated, and it gave me a 1 over here. Is that clear? Okay, this fractional part would be gone. Is that okay? Now as an assignment, I want you to try this one. Okay, no, I want you to try this operation with 5.5, 6.5, and okay, 7.5. Will you do this today as an assignment? Will you do this as an assignment? I want you to take this assignment and do the same problem. I can make out that few people are not practicing. That is very bad. Please do practice. Okay, after the session, hardly just half an hour you need to practice. That's all. Okay, it's more than enough, because everything has been covered in the session here itself. You please practice it for just half an hour. Is that okay? Right, will you do that now? Okay, so now you tell me what will happen if I do 5.5, truncation operation 6.5. What will it give me? Actually, you tell me. Truncated int, truncated float, what will it give me? Okay, you must tell me, will it give me truncated int or truncated float? Just answer me this question. Okay, if it is 5.5 divided by truncated float, okay, truncated float, so you'll have to try that today. Okay, now what do you mean by exponentiation operation? Okay, exponentiation operation is nothing but what is a value? What is a value, my dear friends? Tell me, what is a value? It is 5. Okay, 5 star star, that is exponentiation operator. Okay, what is b value? It is 3. This is equal to writing 5 to the power 3. Okay, no, it is equal to writing 5 to the power 3. So 5 into 5 into 5 will result in how much? What will it result in? 5 into 5 into 5 will result in 125. That is the answer. Is that okay? Is that clear, my dear friends? Our arithmetic operators clear? Okay, right. I'm going to give you assignments at the end of the session. For now, did you understand these operators? Theory part. First is theory part, then debugging part, then programming part. Right now, 3 things are needed. No, so first we'll understand all the theory part. Did you understand this? Yes, no, everyone? Very clear. No, very simple one. No, right? Okay, so having said that, now let us go to one more very important operation. Now you have to keep this in mind, my dear friends. Okay, what do you mean by coercion and type conversion? They'll ask you an interview, very important interview question. Coercion and type conversion, they'll definitely ask you this in interviews. Okay, because I used to ask this to students, right? So what do you mean by coercion? Okay, listen to me. In Python, whenever you have an expression like 2 plus 4.5, you know what happens? Python's interpreter will convert the other operand into floating point before doing the operation, which before carrying out the operation. That is called as coercion. Is that okay? Okay, no? So this two will implicitly, by default, will get converted into floating point. When you are actually operating it on a floating point, this will automatically get converted into floating point, and then the operation will take care. So coercion is nothing but automatic conversion. Okay, no? So whenever you are doing this operation, okay, so whenever you have a floating point number, the other operand will also get converted into floating point number. It is shown here very clearly, right? No, so 2 plus 4, when you say 2 plus 4.5, the interpreter will actually convert this line, that is this statement or this expression, into 2.0 plus 4.5 and then carry out the operation, right? No, so this is called as automatic conversion. So automatic conversion is called as coercion. Is that okay? It's very nicely represented over here. Did you see that? Hello, is that okay, my dear friends? This is called as coercion, where automatically that type is getting converted, right? Now that is automatic conversion, or you call it as coercion, right? Whereas you have something called as conversion, where did you see that who is converting 2 into float? Who is converting 2 into float? The programmer is doing it. Did you see that? Did you see that? The programmer is converting that using the float function. He is converting it. This is called as forced conversion, or we can call it as, we can call it as what, my dear friends? You can call it as, okay, we are explicitly doing it, isn't it? So we can call it as forced conversion or type conversion. Is that okay? Is that okay? Implicit type conversion is called as coercion, or you can normally call it as type conversion when you're doing it explicitly. Is that okay? Right now, here you see we have an integer value, and I'm converting this 4.5 into integer using int function. So we are forcibly doing it. That is, we are doing this conversion over here, and then it becomes 2.2 plus 4, and then it becomes 6. Clear? No? Very simple topic. Did you understand this? Hello, did you understand this? Okay, when it is floating point, the other one will get become a floating point. Okay, that is what you have to understand. In an expression, if one operand is floating point, right, the other will also become a floating point if it is not a floating point. Is this clear? Because we will be making use of that very frequently now in our program. Did you understand this concept, my dear friends? Coercion and type conversion. Okay, so having said that, I want you to answer my question very carefully now, one by one. Just answer, don't give me the exact value. You can tell me what it will give me. Okay, now 7 divided by 5, will it give me floating point value? What will it give me? Tell me, my dear friends. 7 divided by 5. Don't give me the exact answer. It is not needed. Let us not bother about the exact value and all that. Okay, you can do it after the class. Now I just wanted to understand, will it give me a floating point value? Yes or no? 7 divided by 5. Yes or no? I told you, no, int division operator, int will give you a float value, isn't it? This is what I told you, isn't it? Okay, no. Next, int, see, keep this in mind. I told you to keep this in mind. No, anything with division will always give you a floating point value. That's what you have to keep in mind. For everything, you'll get a floating point value. Okay, no. Now tell me, 7 divided by 5.0. What will it give me now? Okay, what will it give me now, my dear friends? It will give me a floating point value. Okay, what about this? What about this, my dear friends? Even this will give you a floating point value. Okay, what about this int truncation operation, int? So what will this give me? You should tell me correctly. It is not int. What is that? It is called as it is truncated int. Now can you tell me what is a truncated int? 7 divided by 5, it will give you 1, isn't it? It will give you 1, correct? No, it is a truncated int. There won't be the division part. The fractional part will not be there. That would be truncated. So this will give you truncated int. Okay, now truncated int. What about this one? Int truncation operation, floating point number. So what is that? You'll get truncated float. Very good. It will give you truncated float. What about this one, my dear friends? Okay, 7.0 divided by, that is your truncation operation, 5.0. This will give you truncated float. Very good. It will give you truncated float. Okay, now tell me what will happen here. 0 mod 5. 0 mod 5 will give you how much, my dear friends? 0 mod 5. If you divide 0 by 5, what is remaining? Okay, 0 is only remaining, right? Now this will give you your reminder. So therefore the answer would be 0. Okay, no, don't ask me, sir, how it is giving 0 and all that. It is common, mathematics, right? You divide 0 by 5, how much, what is remaining? It is remaining is 0 only. You cannot divide 0 by 4, right? So I mean, you can divide, but nothing is remaining. Okay, what is remaining is 0 only. That is how this remainder works. Okay, hope this is pretty much clear with you, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? Okay, now having said that, okay, so shall we solve this expression now? Shall we solve this expression, my dear friends? Yes or no? Right? Okay. So what all operators we have here, my dear friends? Tell me what all operators we have. We have multiplication operation. We have plus operator. We have exponentiation operator. We have minus operator. We have division operator. We have truncation operator. We have minus operator. We have modulo operator. We have plus operator, isn't it? All these are there, right? Now, among all these, which one should I evaluate? Yeah, can you tell me what is that? Which one should I evaluate first? Should I evaluate star, or should I evaluate star star, or should I evaluate division, or should I do two truncated by 3? So there is a confusion over here, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? So what is it we have to do? We have to go for precedence rule, correct? No, we have to go for precedence rule. So let me actually do this now. Who is, you understood, my dear friends, what do you mean by priority rule? Okay, I'll just write it over here. We have to make use of, let me write it over here. We have to make use of something called as precedence rule. Okay, precedence rule. Now what is precedence rule? Precedence rule will tell you, okay, which operator has been given the highest priority. Okay, whether it is C, Java, Python, or whatever it is, they follow some kind of priority rule for operators, right? No, because now you tell me, what is this line called as? 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1 exponential 2 minus 1 divided by 2 truncated by 3 minus 1 mod 2 plus 1. What is this line called as? What do you call this exactly? This is called as an expression, correct? No, combination of operators, sorry, operators and operands are together called as what? Expression, which must give us a final value, one result. It must evaluate to a one result, that is called as expression. So when we have an expression like this and we have multiple operators, we don't know which one to evaluate first, who is given, how should I start? So that reason, languages will give you something called as the precedence rule or the priority rule. Okay, now let us first see the precedence rule and then we will figure it out. Right now I have given you a table over here. Okay, you tell me who is having the highest priority, my dear friends. Who is having the highest priority? Okay, exponentiation is having the highest priority. Did you see that? Okay, then comes to unary minus. Did you see that? Then comes unary minus, and then we have all this star, division, truncation operator, modulo, and then plus and minus and all those things, isn't it? So we have exponentiation as the highest priority. Okay, now let me come over here. Okay, now you must tell me who is having the highest priority among all this. Tell me who is having the highest priority. I'm just erasing this for space. Okay, who is having the highest priority? Okay, highest priority is given to this, correct? Now second priority is given to whom, my dear friends? Okay, unary minus. Anyways, we don't have unary minus, isn't it? We don't have unary minus. Okay, the first priority is given to this. After that, we don't have minus. We don't have unary minus, don't worry. Okay, so what is the next one? We have star, division, truncated operation, and then modulo. We have all these four. So all these four are having the same priority, that is the highest priority, correct? Now is this clear? Is this clear, my dear friends? Okay, first priority is given to this. There is no unary minus anyways. Okay, so what I will do, the second priority is given to this one. Okay, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? And then the third priority, after that, then the third priority is given to whom? It is given to plus and minus, isn't it? The third priority is given to plus and minus. Okay, so now I'll come back over here, and the third priority is given to plus and minus. That is, the third priority is to this one. Okay, this one. Okay, this one and this one, isn't it, my dear friends? Did you understand so much now? Did you understand so much, my dear friends? Everyone, hello? Did you understand? Everyone understand? Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is, when you have an expression that contains multiple operators, you must know which operator has to be evaluated first, isn't it? Okay, so how do you know which operator has to be evaluated first? You should talk to the language, that is, you must ask the Python creators, and they have assigned some precedence to each and every operator. So with our table, with the knowledge of our precedence table over here, the first priority was given to exponentiation. Okay, so I just put one on top of it, and in our the second, according to the table, the second priority is given to unary minus. This is unary minus. Do we have unary minus? Do we have unary minus in our example over here? We don't have unary minus, isn't it? We have binary minus. We don't have unary minus, so therefore we'll ignore that. Then after that unary minus, who is having this next priority? It is star, division, okay, truncated division, modulo. All these are having the next third priority, right? That is, in our case, it is having the second priority, right? So next I will have to evaluate star, division, truncated division, modulo, and all those things. And after completing all that, then I will have to evaluate plus and minus. Is that clear, my dear friends? Okay, now I'm going to, okay. Okay, Deepak, what is the doubt? Deepak, quickly tell me what is the doubt. I'm giving you, I'm unmuting, unmute yourself and tell me what is the doubt you have.
Sir, 7.0 truncation operator 5.0. So it will give float or integer?
Float, truncation operator, float will give you what?
But sir, you said the truncation
Here,
operator
float operator, float, truncation operator, float will give you what?
float,
Truncated float.
truncated
It's not
float.
float, truncated float. That's all.
But sir, you said the truncator operator deletes the digits after decimal.
Correct.
So
I
how
didn't tell you
it will?
it deletes. It truncates. If suppose it
Okay,
was 1.5, then it will become 1.0.
okay,
This is truncation. You'll remove all these things. It will become 1.0. This
okay,
is called as truncated float.
okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, super cool. Okay, now, okay, I'll come back to this. Where did it go? Where did it go? Here. Okay, now, guys, do you understand truncation float means what? Okay, if it is 1.5, my goodness, what happened? Okay, here. Did you understand truncation float, my dear friends? You understand truncated float? Hello? Yeah. Okay, right, cool. Right now, so now which one should I evaluate, my dear friends? You tell me which one should I evaluate first now? Okay, now my dear friends, tell me which one should I evaluate now first? First, okay, first I'll have to evaluate this, isn't it? The first operation, this one. Okay, now tell me how, what is 1 star star 2 means? What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of 1 star star 2? It means 1 to the power 2, isn't it? It is 1 to the power 2, 1 to the power 2. What is 1 to the power 2? 1 into 1, 1 into 1 is 1. Therefore I will write it as 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1. Okay, this is over, this is over. Okay, then this is over, correct? No, this is over. Then minus 1 divided by 2, okay, by 3 minus 1 modulo 2 plus 1. Am I right, my dear friends? Am I right? Okay, so this operator is over, isn't it? Now second priority is given to whom? Second one, who is given to whom? We have second priority given to star, we have division, we have truncated division, we have modulo. If you can see, all these are having the same priority, isn't it? All are given the number 2 only, all are given the second priority. Now among these, which one should I evaluate? Should I first evaluate star, or should I evaluate division, or should I evaluate truncation, or should I evaluate modulo? Did you see that everything is having second number only, isn't it? So to avoid this confusion, they have given something called as associativity rule. Okay, what is it? It is given something called as associativity rule. So what does associativity rule tell you? Associativity rule will tell you that in an expression, if you have multiple operators with the same priority, multiple operators with the same priority. See here, this is having same priority, 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 all are having same priority, right? So in an expression, when you have multiple operators that are having the same priority, then which one should I evaluate first? You tell me which one should I evaluate first. Okay, it depends on the associativity. Now what is the associativity of this? It is L2R, which is nothing but left to right. It is nothing but left to right. We have to evaluate these operators from left to right, whichever comes first from left to right in our expression. In our expression, which comes first from left to right, my dear friends? You tell me. Okay, this is an expression, right? Which is coming first? Okay, see, star is also having same priority, division is also having same priority, truncation operation is also having same priority, modulo is also having same priority. Out of all these, which is coming first from left to right? This is left to right. Star is coming, no, star is coming first from left to right, therefore we'll evaluate it, isn't it? So tell me, what is its value? It is 6 plus 1 minus 1 divided by 2 truncated by 3 minus of 1 modulo 2 plus 1. Okay, now 1 modulo 2 plus 1, isn't it, my dear friends? Now tell me, okay, this is over. Now this is over. Now which one should I evaluate next, my dear friends? Okay, so we have this division operation, we have truncation operation, we have modulo operation. Which one should I evaluate first? All are having the same priority. Even division is having same priority, truncation is having same priority, modulo is also having same priority. Which one should I evaluate now? Okay, I have to first go through this. Therefore I will keep 6 plus 1 as it is. 6 plus 1 minus of 1 divided by 2, integer, division, integer. It will give you how much, my dear friends? Okay, now 1 divided by 2, what will it give me? Okay, it will give you 0.5. 5 and truncated with 3 minus of 1 modulo 2 plus 1. Okay, now so I have done. Which is the next operation that I have to do, my dear friends? Tell me which is the next operation. Okay, so which is the next operation? It is truncation operation, isn't it? That is given the next priority. Okay, because it is coming first from left to right. Even truncation operation as well as division, both are having the same priority, but I will have to evaluate this because this is coming first from left to right. Is that okay, my dear friends? Yeah, now tell me. So 6 plus 1 minus of floating point truncation operator integer, what will it give me, my dear friends? Tell me the answer. It will give me a truncated float, isn't it? Floating point truncation operator, okay, integer will give you truncated float. Okay, I want you to see this. Yeah, float truncation operator integer will give you truncated float, isn't it? It will give you truncated float. So what is the answer? It will give you truncated float of 0.0. This is the truncated float. Okay, so minus 1 modulo 2 plus 1, 1 modulo 2 plus 1. Okay, now which one should I evaluate now? Tell me. Which one should I evaluate? I'll have to evaluate modulo, right? So it is 6 plus 1 minus of 0.0, okay, minus of 1 modulo 2. How much I'll get, my dear friends? It is 1 modulo 2. Tell me, it 1. If I divide 1 by 2, what is remaining? 1 is remaining plus 1. Okay, no? Now, so all second priority operators are over. Now what is pending? All this next level priority, right? No? So first we evaluated exponentiation, and then we evaluated star, division, modulo, and truncation and modulo. And now what is pending is plus and minus, so we'll have to evaluate plus and minus now. Correct? Now tell me which one should I evaluate first now, because plus and minus both are having the same priority, isn't it? All are having the same priority. Whichever is coming first from left to right, I will have to evaluate it, isn't it, my dear friends? Hello, yes or no? So 6 plus 1 is how much? It is 7 minus of 0.0 minus 1 plus 1. Okay, next which one should I evaluate, my dear friends? Tell me. 7 minus of, okay, I told you, no, whenever you are doing arithmetic operation, when you actually when you have a floating point number, the other one will also get converted into floating point. Didn't I tell you that? Okay, did I tell you that coercion is happening over here, isn't it? Therefore 7.0 minus 0.0 minus 1 plus 1. I told you, no, right? 7.0 minus 0.0 will result in how much, my dear friends? It will result in 6.0, okay, minus 1 plus 1. Therefore 6.0 minus 1 will become how much? 5.0 plus 1. Okay, 5.0 plus, did I miss something over here? Okay, 6.0 minus 1 plus 1. Okay, it will give, did I miss here? No. Okay, this is 0.0. Okay, so this will become 7.0. 7.0 minus 1 is 6.0. 6.0 plus 1 is 7.0. Is that okay, my dear friends? Is this clear? Is this clear? Hello? Is this operation clear? Okay, I want you to do it once again after the class. I want you to do by yourself once again. Is that okay? So only then you will understand. Now only you feel you understood, but if you want to really understand, you have to do by yourself. Is that okay? Clear? Now shall I erase this from here? Shall I erase this from here, my dear friends? Okay, I'm going to erase this now. Okay, so that you'll have to do by yourself. Okay, now coming to the next one. Okay, listen to me carefully. Give a moment, I'll just erase it off so that we have enough spaces to write something else. Okay, right. Having said that, okay, I'm going to give you some more operations now. Okay, so what operator is this called as, my dear friends? Tell me. What operator is this? What operator is this? Okay, tell me. No. This is not a ternary operator. No, Boja. It is not ternary operator. This is assignment operator. Okay. So 5 is getting stored in B, and that entire value is getting stored in A. Basically, it means one object is being referred by two people. That is A and B. Okay. So it is 5. B is also, it is like this. Okay. A is also pointing to B, and sorry 5, and B is also pointing to 5. That is how. That is the meaning of this. Is that clear? Now, when I say print A comma B, what does it print? It prints 5 and 5. Is this clear? Is this line clear, my dear friends? Okay, now you're supposed to respond to me very fast, else I'll not know whether you're knowing or not. Okay, now I'm going very slow. Okay, so that is why for your thing. Okay, now I wanted to show you one more. If I want to write two statements in one line, then I can use a semicolon over here. Okay, now I wanted to show you this. Now again, when I say A comma B, I will print 1 comma 2. This is also possible. I'm just showing you different possibilities, right? Now there is one more possibility. Okay, my dear friends, be very careful. They'll ask you this in interviews, so don't get confused. Okay, so here A comma B is equal to 1 comma 2. 1 will get stored into A and B will get stored, 2 will get stored into B. This is one more way you can actually write it in Python. Okay, just I'm showing you different ways, but nobody will use such kind of confusing statements. You're not supposed to write also, but yes, even this is been permitted in Python. It is possible in Python. Okay, so just proving it. So printing A and B, it is giving me 1 and 2. Is that okay? Now then what kind of operator is this? Can you tell me? N is equal to 10. I'm saying print of minus n. What kind of operator is this? Unary, not just unary minus. It is unary minus. It is a unary operator. Is that okay? So I'm just trying to explain you all the things. So I'm trying to make sure that you recall everything once again. Right? Is this clear, my dear friends? I've given you the output also. Is that clear? Okay. Now super cool. Now very important thing. If you can keep this in mind, my dear friend, nothing to worry about. This is the only thing that you have to keep in mind. Now I'm going to teach you logical operators. What kind of operators? What kind of operators, my dear friends? Okay, just you'll have to memorize this more than enough. There is no one who can beat you in a Python interview when it comes to logical operators. They are called as logical operators. Okay, they are called as logical operators. Let me come back over here and show you. Arithmetic operators over, assignment operators over. Now we are discussing logical operators. How many logical operators are there? How many logical operators are there? Okay, how many logical operators are there? There are 3 logical operators. What are they? Can you tell me what are they? It is and, or, not. Okay, it is and or not. Can you tell me? Put that in the chat box. And or not. There are 3 logical operators. Is that okay? Now tell me what kind of operator is not X, my dear friends? Okay, what kind of operator is not X? Is it unary operator, binary operator? Tell me, is it unary operator or binary operator? Very good. It is a unary operator. Why it is called as unary operator? Because this operator is operating on only single operand. Did you see that? Only one operand is there. That is why this is called as unary operand. Okay, unary operator. Now what about this one? And is it unary, binary? Tell me, is it unary or binary operator? Binary. Why? Because it is operating on 2 operands, isn't it? Now coming to or, is it unary operator or binary operator? It is binary operator. Is that okay? Right? No. So it is how it is. This is a predefined operators, and, or, and, not. Okay. Now whenever you are using logical operators, it will result in 2 kinds of constants. You know what are they? It will result in 2 kinds of constants. What are they? You remember in data types and literals, I told you about Boolean literals, my dear friends. You remember I told you about Boolean along with integer, floating point, strings. You also had something called as Boolean. You remember? And Boolean will take 2 values. What are they? It will take either true value or it will take false value, isn't it? It will take either true value or false value. Similarly, your logical operators will always result either in a true value or will return in a result in a false value. My dear friends, keep in mind F must be capital and T must be capital. Is that okay? You must keep this in mind. And one more thing that you have to keep in mind is that in Python, all non-zero values are considered as true and 0 value is considered as false. Can you please keep this in mind? It's very important. Okay, that all non-zero values are considered as true and 0 value is considered as false. Is that okay? Now let us see how it works. Listen to me. You have to memorize these 3, my dear friends. Okay, it's very important. You'll have to memorize this and understand it. You'll understand, right? Now whenever you are doing X and Y, okay, now the result of X and Y will be, if X is to be false, if X is false, then it returns X, otherwise it returns Y. X or Y. If X is false, it returns Y. Okay, otherwise it returns X, right? So not X. If X is false, it returns true, else it will return false. Okay, so let us do some operations and then it will be helpful for you to understand. I've given you all kinds of operations over here. Okay, now tell me, my dear friends. Okay, you tell me. Okay, what operator are we using now? What operator are we using here? Tell me. I'm proving this. Whatever I'm told you here, I'm proving this. What operator is it? I'm using AND operator. So what is X over here? What is X in this case? What is X in this case? Keep answering my question. What is X in this case? It is 100. What is Y in this case? What is Y in this case? It is 200. Okay, see this now. And also all non-zero values are considered as, keep answering my question. I'll take you to that point. All non-zero values are considered as true and 0 value is considered as, okay, it is considered as false. Very good. In that case, okay, 100 is non-zero value or 0 value? Non-zero value or 0 value? Okay, so how does it work now? How is it now? Tell me. So it is non-zero value. In case if it is a non-zero value, then it means it is considered as what? Non-zero is considered what, my dear friends? It is considered true, isn't it? Now answer my question. 100 and 200. What will be the result? Now, focus over here. Okay. See, x and y. If x is false, is x false? Is x false? No, right? If x is false, then it will return x. Otherwise, it will return y. If x is false, it will return x. Else, it will return y. And that is why the answer is 200. Is that okay? Clear with this? Hello, clear with this? Hello, clear with this? Okay, no, it is like this. Listen to me. Okay, false and okay, false and false. Right now, sorry, 1 second. I'll give you one more example. Okay, false and true. Right now, so listen to me very carefully. If the left hand side is false, by the way, how does and work? Okay, let me give you one more example so that you'll understand very clearly. Okay, I'm going to give you in all different ways. Listen to me. I'm going to write a truth table for you, right? So it is a logical truth table that you would have learned in digital electronics during your engineering days. So it is like this. Okay, I'm giving you two inputs, A, B. Listen to me, A, B, and okay, now, and then we'll also have a OR operation, right? Now 0 and with 0 will result in what, my dear friends? Always 0. Okay, 0 and with 1 will result in what? 0, right? 1 and with 0 will result in 0. Okay, no, 1 and with 1 will result in 1, right? So if this expression has to be 1, then both left hand side and right hand side both should be true. Only then you will get 1, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? Right? So if either of this one operand is 0, then the other would be, then the entire expression would become 0. Is this clear, my dear friends? Tell me, is this truth table clear to you? Is this truth table clear to you, my dear friends? Okay, it's simple, no? Right? So if whenever you're using AND operation, if one of the operand is 0, then the result will be 0. That is what even they are also trying to say. Okay, in an indirect way, in a very straightforward way, they are trying to say, right? Now what about OR operation? You tell me, what happens in OR operation, my dear friends? Okay, so 0 OR with 0 will give you 0, isn't it? See here, 0 OR with 0 will give you what? It must give you 0, isn't it? Rest and all will give you 1, 1, 1, right? Only if both A and B are 0, the result will be 0. Rest and all would be 1. So you'll have to know this. Can you please write it down somewhere? Can you please write it down somewhere, my dear friends? Okay, can you please write it down somewhere? This truth table is important, isn't it? Now, similarly, now what is 100? 100 is non-zero, no? 100 is non-zero, no, my dear friends? 100 is non-zero, right? 100 is non-zero, okay, and non-zero. It must give what? Non-zero and with non-zero. That is 1 and with 1 should give you 1, isn't it? Okay, but we have two different values over here. They consider to give you 200. Is that clear? Okay, so just follow this method. These are only these three lines you have to keep in mind. The rest becomes easy. You don't need to worry about anything else. Okay, so 100 and with 200 will give you. Now imagine, okay, I'll give you one more example below. See here, 0 and with 200. 0 and with 200. Tell me, 0 and with non-zero should give you what? 0 and with non-zero should give you what? 0, no? 0 and with non-zero should give you 0, no? That is what it says. If x is false, is x false here? X is false. 0 means nothing but false, right? Is x is false? If x is false, it must return what? What is that it must return? It must return x, which is what is the answer. It has written 0. Did you see that? Which is nothing but false. Clear? So don't worry about, if you don't want to memorize truth table, don't want, just memorize these three lines and things would be very easy for you. Okay. Now, next one. Can you tell me what happens with AND operation over here? If x is false, it returns x, else it returns y. So it is nothing but 0. Clear? Clear? It returns y. If x is false, it returns x, else it returns false. Okay, anyways, this is 0, so the answer would be a 0 value. Is that okay? So I told you non-zero and with 0 will always result in a 0, and we got a 0 value. How beautifully it has been defined, see, my dear friends, in Python. Okay, next, come to this one now. Okay, so what does or say? What does or say? If x is false, return y. If x is false, return y, otherwise return x, isn't it? So what is the answer over here now? It is 100. Okay, it is 100. That is why it gives you 100. Okay, next, or operation. How does or work? Okay, again, if x is false, return y. Okay, x is false, return y, right? No matter whatever is there in y, just return that is what it says, right? I need you to deeply think of this. After the class you'll understand. How much ever I explain, you may not understand what is the meaning of this, okay? But if you can start deeply thinking about this slowly using this truth table, you will be able to understand, my dear friends, right? Now so 0 or with 200 will result in a 200 value. Is that clear? Hello. Next, answer me this question. Okay, 200 or with 0, 200 or with 0. Okay, if x is false, it returns y, otherwise it returns x only. So x is 200, it returns 200 over here. Okay, clear? Okay, now what does not do? If x is false, it returns true, otherwise it returns false. If x is false, it will return true, else it returns false. Now x is true, no? Is x is true, my dear friends? X is true or not? Hello, not of x, not x is true. Tell, no, x is true or not? Guys, answer me here. Not of 10, not of 10, x non-zero value, non-zero value is true or not? It is true, right? Not of true will give you what? Not of true will make it false. Not of true will make it false, and that is what is given over here. Not of, okay, true is false. Okay, so here if x is false, it must return true, otherwise it will return false. If x is false only, it will return true. Now it is true, no, therefore that will be made as false. If it is true, it will become false. If it is false, it will become true. That is what it is, inverse. If not of true will make of, okay, listen to me, not of true will give you false, not of false will give you true. Is that okay? It is the inverse, right? Now not of 10 is what? It is false. Not of 0, 0 is true, false. It is true or false? 0 is true or false? False. So not of false will give you true. That is what has been given over here. Is that okay? Now see, I've also shown you a combination. This is an interview question. Okay, true and 100. True and 100. What does it say? 200. What does it say? You can have both the combination over here, because non-zero value is considered as true in Python. So both are possible, right? If x is false, it returns x. Otherwise, it returns y, because, and that is the reason it gives you 100. Is that clear, my dear friends? Okay, no, I've just proved you with this, operations over here. Is that clear? I want you to memorize this. I want you to memorize this over here. Is that okay? Correct? No? Hello? Is that okay? Will you do that? Okay. After the class, slowly, I think you have a lot of work to do now after the class, isn't it? Yes or no? So is this clear? Right? Okay. I'm going to give you some assignments also. Wait till the end. I'm going to give you some assignments. Shall I proceed further, my dear friends? Did you understand this? Clear? No? Simple. No? Just use this and just start practicing this. Okay. Now, so I'll give you one way to remember this. Listen to me. Okay. So take this program and write it. Okay. Rajesh Reddy is asking me to repeat. Okay, Rajesh, you only see, Rajesh, you only see here. You must only, Rajesh will answer now. Okay, Rajesh, keep this and over here and see what is it. If x is false, return x, else return y. Okay, is x false, Rajesh? Tell me, is x false? Rajesh, quickly you should message. Okay, we are waiting for you. Rajesh, is x is false, man? Is x false? What is it? This is x and y, no? Is x false? X and y. If x is false, return x. X is not false, therefore I'll return y, and that is why the output is 100. Okay, so guys, I'm telling you how to learn this. Should you want me to tell how to remember this? I'll tell you. If you want, I'll tell you, else I'll proceed further. You want me to tell you? I'll tell you. Right now, listen. After the class, just don't copy the answer, just take these sentences, or I mean these statements, okay, and write it in a separate sheet of paper. Right now, write it in a separate sheet of paper, and then memorize this. First you memorize this, it should be in front of your, it should be here in the mind. You just memorize this and try to solve this. Okay, no, initially you will find it little bit confusing and all that, and later you compare it with our material given to you, and then if you have made mistakes, no, again go through this once again, and then again close the book, again do it once again. Right? No, so then you will be able to figure it out. Is that okay? Right? Right. So let us talk to Sunil quickly. Sunil, is it a very important doubt, or we can cover? Yeah, tell me.
We can finish the later.
Huh?
After the class, I will ask.
Okay, Sunil. Thanks, man. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm proceeding further now. Okay, so shall we solve this now, guys? One more important one, man. It's very important. Listen to me, this one. Okay, so what kind of operators are these? What kind of operators are these now, my dear friends? What kind of operators are these? Okay, they are called as relational operators. Okay, they are called as relational. Okay, even relational operators must result in a true or false value. Okay, so in Python it has been handled very differently. So people with C and Java knowledge, okay, you should be very careful over here. You must understand, I am going to explain very detailedly for you, so listen to me very carefully. Okay, now, okay, you tell me. Okay, see, you should all you this relational operator must either result in a true value or a false value, isn't it? Okay, put that in the chat box. It should either result in a true value or a false value, isn't it, my dear friends? Hello, it must result in a true value or a false value, isn't it? Hello, yes or no? Right now, 1 less than 2, you have to answer my question. Is 1 less than 2? Is 1 less than 2? Yes, no. Is 1 less than 2 true? No. That is why I got true value. That is why I got the output as true. Whereas, okay, now how will you evaluate this? Yeah, the second one. How will you evaluate this one? 1 less than 2. Okay, listen to me carefully. What will 1 less than 2 give me? What will 1 less than 2 give me, my dear friends? It will give you true, right? No, it will give me true less than 3. But how will I calculate this here? How will I evaluate this? True less than 3. Is it possible to evaluate this like this, my dear friends? Tell me. Is it possible to evaluate? How can I say true less than 3? It is not possible, no? Yes or no? Any non-zero value is true. I didn't say it is 1. No. How can I evaluate? It is difficult to evaluate. No. So what will I do now? What will I do now? You know how Python handles this? I'm going to tell you one secret how Python handles this. Okay. Listen to me. Whenever you get a combination of relational operators like this, okay, just convert this into, okay, 1 less than 2, add an AND operation and say 2 less than 3. Simple. Similarly, this one can also be written as 4 greater than 2 and with 2 greater than or equal to 2. Okay, then and with again and with, okay, what is that? 2 greater than 1. Simple, my dear friends. Like this, you'll have to evaluate. Then it will be able to, this is how Python will evaluate. Is this clear? Okay, each and every expression and put an and in between and you will be able to evaluate this. Is that okay? Clear with this? Hello, hello, clear with this? Okay, no? Okay, let me first do the first one. 1 less than 2 and with 2 less than 3. Okay, now you tell me what happens over here. 1 less than 2, tell me, my dear friends, what is 1 less than 2? 1 less than 2, it is true. It is true. And with, okay, is 2 less than 3? Is 2 less than 3? Is 2 less than 3, my dear friends? Yes, no, true, no. Now we have to use the logical operation. Okay, we have to use the logical operation, isn't it? So if x is true, okay, return y. That is what your logical operation will say, isn't it? Okay, now see, and operation, true and true. If x is false, return x, otherwise it must return y, isn't it? If x is false, only return x, otherwise it returns y here. Okay, if x is false, only return x, else return y. Therefore it will give me the answer as true. Clear? No? Clear? No? I want you to use that formula that I explained you, right? No. Now here, you tell me this one now. What will happen over here? You tell me this. Okay, is 4 greater than 2, my dear friends? Is 4 greater than 2? True, no? True. And with, is 2 greater than or equal to 2? It is not greater than, but it is equal to, isn't it? It is not greater than, but it is equal to, isn't it? So I will say true. And is 2 greater than 1, my dear friends? Is 2 greater than 1? True. Therefore, what is the output now? True, true and true will result in true and true. Okay, again true and true will result in true value. Clear? No? Simple, no, my dear friends? It is simple, no? Clear with this? Hello, is it clear? Are you understanding? Or now, what about the next one? What about the next one, my dear friends? Tell me. Okay, can you please put that in the chat box? How will you evaluate it? Can you tell me how will you evaluate it? How will you evaluate which one? This one? No, no, this one. Tell me how will you evaluate it? Break this up and show it to me in the chat box. Break this and show it to me. How will you do? Break this and show it to me. Let me see who will give that. Okay, so 1 less than 2 and 2 greater than 3 and 3. Very good, very good. Love you guys, very good. Okay, now, so can you solve that by yourself? These two will you solve by yourself now? Hello, will you solve this, these two by yourself? Okay, now that is your assignment. The output is given so that you can cross verify. Okay, you will have to try this by yourself. Okay, now it's very easy, and then use the logical operation formula and then you will be able to solve it. Is that okay? Very good. Okay, now shall I proceed to the next one? Shall I proceed to the next one, my dear friends? Hello, shall I proceed to the next one? Okay, super cool. Now, guys, just observe very carefully. I'm going to explain a very important thing called as bitwise operators. Okay, this is very important. Let me finish it off. Correct? Hello, are you all attentive? Are you all attentive? Ready? Shall we go ahead? Are you ready? Okay. Now, okay. So first of all, let me show you how many bitwise operators are there. Tell me. These are called as bitwise. Let me mark that also. Okay, over here. So it is not. It is here. Okay. So let me mark this bitwise operators. Guys, I want you to observe it very carefully. Okay, bitwise operators. How many bitwise operators are there? Tell me how many bitwise operators are there, my dear friends. Okay, can you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. How many bitwise operators are there? 6 bitwise operators. I want you to observe this very carefully. Okay, so please listen to me very carefully, my dear friends. I'll go as much as slow as possible. Okay, now can you tell me what are those bitwise operators? First one, what are those bitwise operators? First one, tell me. Okay, it is okay like this. I will call it as 9 left shift of 2. Okay, 9 left shift of 2. What is the next one? I have 9 right shift of 2. Okay, then what do I have? Okay, 9 bitwise and with 2. Okay, then what I have? 9 bitwise or with 2. Okay, then what I have? 9, okay, XOR with bitwise XOR with 2. Correct? No, and then we have a tilde. We'll do that later. Now, okay, so first question to you all is that total in Python, how many bitwise operators are there? How many bitwise operators are there? Tell me. There are 6 operators. The first one is called as what? Left shift, left side shifting, right side shifting, bitwise AND operation, bitwise OR operation, bitwise XOR operation. So, and then we have one more called as tilde. We'll discuss that later. Okay, now I want you to understand this fact. Whenever you are dealing with bitwise operators, you have to first represent that number in binary format. Only then you will have to work on that. Is this part clear? Is this part clear? Whenever you are working on bitwise operators, you have to represent those numbers in the binary format and then apply that operator. Bitwise operators will be applied on the binary of that number. Clear? Bitwise operators are working on the binary of that number, not on the number, on the binary of that number. Now let me show to you. Okay, now how much is this value? How much is this value? Okay, tell me how much is that value, my dear friends. Quickly tell me how much is that value. One second. One second, this is not moving. It came. Okay, so this is 9, isn't it? 9. So this is in decimal. I want to convert this into binary. So how do I convert this into binary format? If you have gone through my digital electronics video, I've explained it over there, isn't it? How do I convert this into binary? 9, how will I convert? 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 1. This is 9 in binary, correct? Now which side should I shift? Which side should I shift? Keep answering my question. Enough. Okay, which side I have to shift? Left side. How many times I have to shift? How many times I have to shift? 2 times I have to shift. First time I will shift. Okay, first time I will shift. This 0 will fall down. This 0 will fall down. This 0 will, after this 0 falling down, okay, this 0 will come here. This 0 will come here. This 0 will come here. This 1 will come here. This 0 will come here. This 0 will come here. This 1 will come here. Okay, and the remaining, place would be padded with a 0. It would be padded with a 0, right? Now again, how many times did I shift now? How many times did I shift now? Only once I shifted, isn't it? How many times I have to shift again? Still how many times pending? One more time I have to shift. Therefore, again I will shift one time towards the left. So this 0 will fall down. This 0 will come here. This 0 will come here. This 1 will come here. This 0 will come here. Okay. And what is that? This 0 will come. 1 minute. 0. This 0 will come here. This 1 will come here. This 0 will come here. And then whatever is pending padded would be, whatever would be, remaining would be padded with a 0. Therefore, what is this total value, my dear friends? After left shifting 9 2 times, what is this value? What is this value, my dear friends? Okay, can you tell me? It becomes 36, isn't it? So therefore, after left shifting 9 2 times, the value that we get is 36. Simple. If you have gone through my digital electronics video, you will know what I'm saying. Okay, no? So bitwise operators will work on the binary of this number, not on the number. Is that clear? Now, similarly, how do I represent 9 in binary now? Tell me. 9, how will I represent in binary? 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 1. This is 9 in binary, isn't it? I have to right shift this how many times? What should I do? Which side should I shift? Which side should I shift now? Okay, tell me which side should I shift? Right side I have to shift. How many times I have to shift? How many times I have to shift? 2 times I have to shift. Therefore, first time I will shift, this 1 will fall down, this 0 will come here, this 0 will come here, this 1 will come here, 0 will come here. Okay, the rest and all would be 0, 0, 0, and then would whatever was pending here would be padded with a 0, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Now, again, once again I have to shift, because 2 times shift, no, once again. So again, this 0 will come here, 1 will come here, okay, 0, 0, whatever is pending, 1, 2, 3, whatever was there pending would become a 0. Therefore, what will this value become now? Tell me, what will this value become? This is nothing but 2, isn't it? Okay, so after right shifting 9 2 times, we get this value of, here, this is 9, I right shifted this 9 by 2 times, therefore the result I got it as 2. Okay, now 9 bitwise and with 2. So for that, let us write the truth table first. Okay, let us know, write the truth table, you will be able to understand. Okay, so and, okay, or, and then we'll write XOR also. Okay, you tell me, my dear friends. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay, tell me what is the output of 0, 0 will be what? 0 and with 0, 0 bitwise and is 0 is what? 0, 0 bitwise and with 1 is what? Okay, it will give you 0, 0, 1. Okay, so 0 or with 0 is 0, remaining and all will become 1. Here it is 0, 0 and 1. This is the truth table, correct? Now let us work using this truth table. Let us start working. Okay, now how do I represent 9 in binary? 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. This is 9 in binary. Okay, we have to do AND operation with what? We have to do an AND operation with what, my dear friends? With a 2. So how will I represent 2 in binary? 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, 0, 0, 1, 0. This is 2 in binary. Therefore, we have to do 9 bitwise and with 2. Correct? No? Now tell me 1 and with 0. See here. Tell me, see and tell me 1 and with 0 is how much? Okay, keep answering my question. 1 and with 0 is how much? It is 0. Okay, 0 and with 1 is how much? 0 and with 1 is how much, my dear friends? It is 0. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So what is the answer you get? You get the answer as 0. Correct? No? All zeros. Therefore, it becomes a 0 value. Now 9 or with 2. Again, how will I represent 9 in binary? 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, I have to do an OR operation with what? With 2. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. This is 9 and this is 2. I have to do an OR operation, right? Now this is OR operation. Okay, now 1 OR with 0 is how much? 1 OR with 0 is how much? It is 1. Okay, 1. 0 OR with 1 is how much? It is 1, isn't it? It is 1. Okay, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. How much is this, my dear friends? This will give us the answer as 11. Okay, now let me do 9 XOR with 2. Okay, how will I represent 9 in binary? 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. This is 9. Okay, now this is 9. We have to do XOR with 2, isn't it? Therefore, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. This is 2 in binary. Now both of I have to do the XOR for both, correct? So 1 XOR with 0 is how much? 1 XOR with 0 is how much, my dear friends? It will give you 1, isn't it? It will give you 1. 0 XOR with 1 is how much, my dear friends? It will give you 1. Okay, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Therefore, the answer is how much, my dear friends? It will give you, okay, 11. Is that okay? Do you understand this, my dear friends? Okay, now, so do you understand this? Okay, super cool. Now, what is the last one we have? Okay, well, last one we have is tilde of, okay, say 0. Okay, what will happen when I say tilde of 0? First thing is I have to represent 0 in binary. Always I told you, no, whenever you're using bitwise operators, you have to represent this number in binary. So what is 0 in binary? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is 0 in binary format, correct? No, this is 0 in binary. When I apply tilde to this, what will happen to this? It becomes 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Which is nothing but -1 in one's complement and 255 in unsigned number. Okay, so let us not bother about it for now. Just let us keep it as 255 for now. Is that okay? Did you understand how those operators work? We will work on programs later. For now, did you understand how those operators will work, my dear friends? Hello. Okay, my dear friends, is this clear? Okay, how those operators will work? Crystal clear? Very good, very good, very nice. Nice to know. Okay, no, so you will have to practice it. Okay, so how many bitwise operators are there? There are 6 bitwise operators. Let us understand the theory now. Later I'll give you programs. Clear? Later I'll give you programs. Is that okay? Now, very important, my dear friends. Okay, so let us see whether we got the same output. We'll see what is the output that we have got. Okay, we'll see here. Okay, so did you see 36, 2, 0, 11, 11, minus 1? Is that okay? Clear, my dear friends? It give you minus 1. In 2's complement, it is minus 1. Okay, so if you don't know 2's complement, please, my dear friends, please, yesterday 2 people asked me doubt on octal or something like that. They didn't refer to my Nagmani, I guess. Nagmani and one more person, I forgot the name. Okay, Nagmani did not refer to digital electronics video. Nagmani, did you go through that digital electronics video at least now? Did you go through that video? Hello, did you go through that video, Nagmani, if you are there in the class? Okay, no?
Yes, Shubhash. I went.
Very good, very good. Did you understand how to convert?
Yeah, I got it.
Got it?
Yes.
Very good, super. Okay, now, okay, my dear friends. Now, so guys, is this clear? I've given you the output over here also. Is this clear, my dear friends? Hello. Now let us go to program 6. Okay, now can I give you this as an assignment? Can you do it by yourself? Can I give you this assignment, my dear friends? Hello, will you do it by yourself? This one, program 6. I want you to evaluate. Okay, no? So I will give you hint. First evaluate all your arithmetic operators in this. Okay, first in this, no, you have arithmetic operators, you have relational operators, you have logical operators. Did you see that? You have all these, what all kinds of operators you have? You have arithmetic operators. See, all these are arithmetic operators. Okay, you have relational operators. Okay, you have relational operators. Okay, tell me the result for this. Okay, tell me the result for this. 5 equal to 5. What is the output of this? What is the result of this expression? Is 5 equal to 5? True, no? This is called as equality operator. Is 5 equal to 5? True. It results in true. Okay. What if I say 5 equal to 6? What will be the output of this? Is 5 equal to 6? False. It is not equal to 6, isn't it? That is how it is, right? Now, if suppose I say 5 not equal to 6, 5 not equal to 6, then what will be the output of this? Tell me. Okay, is 5 not equal to 6? True, it is not equal to 6, isn't it? 5 is not equal to 6, right? Now, if suppose I say 5 not equal to, okay, 5 not equal to 5, what will happen in this case? 5 not equal to 5, it is false, no? Because 5 is equal to 5. That is the reason, right? You understand this? So you know how less than will work. Less than or equal to will work. Greater than or equal to. Okay, equal to and equal to and not equal to, right? You know all these, how this operators works. So based on this, I want you to solve this expression. Will you solve this, my dear friends? See, by the time I told you all this, I can only solve this, but there is no fun in me solving here. I want you to solve it by yourself at least once. Yeah, please solve it after the class. Okay, now only then you will be able to understand. Trust me, my dear friends. Okay, so I'll give you one hint. Okay, how to solve? First, to solve all the arithmetic operators. Okay, and then solve all the relational operators, and then solve all the logical operators. Is that okay? Keep this in mind. Write it down somewhere. Solve like this, and you will be able to find out. And the answer is also given on this. Is answer given? Yes, answer is also given. You must get 2 as the answer. Try it out. Is that okay? And then you can try it out in your Python interpreter also. Even that one must be able to give you your output. Is that clear, my dear friends? Hello, is that clear, my dear friends? Hello. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Correct. Okay. Now, having said that, now let us do this. Again, very simple calculation. Again, nothing much to explain here, but yes, but still I will explain because I have to explain. No, now it is like this. Listen to me. Okay, A is equal to 5, B is equal to 3, C is equal to 1. How many objects are created on the heap? Heap is nothing but a separate memory on the RAM given for your Python objects. Okay. Now, so how many objects are there? 3 objects are there. Okay. So, but I don't know why I used ABC over here. I think it was not needed. Is there anywhere I'm using ABC? No, I've just copied from the above program. I've copied over here. Anyways, this is not required. Okay, now tell me which one will I evaluate first, my dear friends? Plus is there, star is there. Which one should I evaluate first, my dear friends? Tell me quickly. Tell me. Star. How? See here, I've given you in the precedence table. Did you see that in the precedence table? Okay, did you see in the precedence table over here? Okay, star has to be evaluated first, and then plus has to be evaluated, isn't it? First priority is given to star. Therefore, star will get the first priority. Okay, so what is the output now? Okay, tell me 3 5s are 5 3s or 3 5s are whatever, 15. Then plus 2 will give you 17. That is why the output is 17. Now here in this case, which one should I evaluate? Which one should I evaluate, my dear friends? Okay, here I have grouped 2 and 3 together. Did you see that 2 plus 3? When I've grouped it, then the brackets will get the high priority. Parentheses will get the highest priority. Did you understand that? Hello, do you understand this, my dear friends? Now, when this was not there, star got the high priority, but when I enclosed it within a set of within a pair of parentheses, this will get the high priority. So first 2 plus 3 will happen, that is 5, and then multiplied by 5 will give you the answer as 25. Okay, next tell me here, which one should I evaluate now? Okay, so star and star both are having the same priority. Which one should I evaluate first? 3 5s or 2 3s? 2 3s. Why I should do 2 3s? Because associativity is coming in picture, left to right, both are having same priority. Then which one should I evaluate first? Okay, 2 3s 6, 6 5s 30. That is why this answer. Is that okay? Now in this case, which one should I evaluate? See, whichever is having the parenthesis will be given the high priority, isn't it? 3 5s 15, 15 multiplied by 2 is 30. My dear friends, have I given you all the set of operations and different ways of doing it, my dear friends? Did I give you over here? Yes or no? Okay, I have given you over here, so you don't need to refer to any other books or anything, yeah, for until the entire course is over. After the course is over, I'll tell you which book to refer. So until then, have patience. Now tell me, we have who are, out of this one, which one should I evaluate first? Tell me, my dear friends, which one should I evaluate first? 2 to the power 2 or 2 to the power 3? Okay, 2 to the power 2 or 2 to the power 3? Hey, see here, observe the precedence table I told you earlier. Okay, see, I told you the precedence table. No, see here, where is it? Here. So see the associativity for exponentiation. See here, exponentiation. Okay, no? Okay. Okay. So guys, just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. There's a small internet problem. I'll just finish it off. 1 second. Okay, guys, can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me, my dear friends? Just say audible. If I'm audible, just say audible. If I'm audible, just say audible. Okay, cool, super cool. Okay, now did you see that? What is the associativity for star star? What is associativity? What is associativity, my dear friends? It is right to left. Okay, so in that case, which one should I evaluate first? Which one should I? Where is that? Where is it? It is here. Which one should I evaluate first now? Tell me. Okay, so it is 2. So 2 to the power 3 will give you how much? 2 to the power 3. 2 star star 2 to the power 3. It is nothing but, okay, 2 to the power 8. 2 to the power 8 is how much? 2 to the power 8 is how much? 256. Is that clear? 2 to the power 8 is 64. It's 256. No, it is 256. Okay, cool. Now, can you do this as your assignment? This is simple one. Will you do this as your assignment, my dear friends? Hello, will you do this as an assignment? Okay. Now, guess the output. I want you to do this as also. I've given you all this. I want you to do this also as an assignment. Is that okay? Hello, is that okay, my dear friends? Okay. Now, everything has been given. Okay. This one has to be evaluated. This one has to be, already I gave the answer. This one has to be solved. Okay. So we have a new function called as eval. Okay. Eval is a function which will take a string, and if that string is containing any operation, any arithmetic operation or any kind of operation, that will do. Okay. So I want you to do eval 5 plus 6 as your assignment. Can you do this? First you do this as an assignment. It will, okay, you should give a string. You should give a string. Inside this you say 5 plus 6 or 5 divided by 6, something like that. Some operation you give and give that string to the eval function that will evaluate and give you the answer. Okay, same thing I've given here. Eval, you have to input an expression, say 5 plus 6 or something, that will take it and it will evaluate and give the answer. Can you try this out? This is new to you guys. Okay, can you try this out? Okay, and you have to post it in the group. Okay, no? Right. Right. Okay. Right. Now the rest and all, I think we have solved it. Okay. Now, so what are we now going to learn, my dear friends? Okay. Now we are going to learn. Okay. Now we are going to learn membership operators. Okay. Okay. We learned arithmetic operators. We learned assignment operators. Okay. We learned. Okay. We learned unary minus, we learned relational operators, we learned logical operators, we learned bitwise operators. Now we are learning membership operators. Okay, membership operators will tell you whether a particular element is a member of a sequence or not. Okay, can you put that? Put that in the chat box. What will membership operator tell you? Membership operator will tell you whether a particular element is part of an sequence or not. Okay, no, member of a sequence or not. Okay, so can you see here we have a sequence within square bracket. This is called as list. Okay, don't worry about what is list. There is a separate chapter dedicated for list, so for now don't worry about it. Okay, so we have a list. In that, how many elements are there? How many elements are there? For now we have 3 elements. Okay, no, okay, it is Subhash, Charan and Amitabh. Don't worry about what is the square bracket and all that. It is a separate chapter. I'll be discussing list in detail. For now, because I want to explain you this operator, that is why I'm actually giving you. Okay, so now print. So as I told you, what does your membership operator will tell you? Okay, in and not in. These are the membership operators. In, not in. Membership operator will tell you whether a particular element is a member of a sequence or not, is what your membership operator will tell you. Okay, so I'm saying Subhash is there in L or not? L is nothing but the sequence. Okay, Subhash is there in L, my dear friends. Is it there in L? Tell me, it is there. Subhash in L. Subhash in L. This entire thing is L. This entire thing is L. Okay, so Subhash in L. True, no. So that is why we'll get true. Okay, now Subhash not in L. Subhash not in L. A false. Yeah, Subhash is there. How can you say it is not in L? That is why this will give you false. Is that okay? Now Akshay not in L. Akshay not in L is here. Is Akshay not in L? No, it is not in L. That is why it will give you true. Did you understand membership operator? It will see whether a particular element is there in a list, in a sequence or not. Right? No, list is a sequence. More about sequences we'll discuss later. Don't worry about it now. Okay, did you understand membership operator? Did you understand membership operator? Hello? Membership operator will see whether it is there or not in a sequence. Okay, no, whether Subhash is in the Subhash in the sequence, Subhash not in the sequence, Akshay not in the sequence. Clear? Okay, now coming to the next one. Okay, so now we have something called as identity operators. Membership operators are over. We have something called as your identity operators. Okay, what is that? Put that in the chat box. What is it called as? Identity operators. Membership operators are over. Okay, Akshay is not in L, no sir. One second, one second. Don't chat. Chinmay Shri is asking, Akshay is not in L, no sir. It is not there. That is why it is giving true, no. Chinmay Shri, Akshay is not in L. See here, where is it? Where did that go? Okay, one second. Where did that go? Yeah, where is that? Here, Akshay not in L. Yes, Akshay not in L. That is why it is true. Chinmay Shri, did you understand? Yeah, Chinmay Shri, did you understand? Akshay not in L. That is true. I am saying Akshay is not in L. True. Chinmay Shri, I want you to answer no. Chinmay Shri, guys, did you understand this? Not in or in? Okay, Chinmay Shri, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself quickly.
Sir.
Tell me.
Hello.
Tell me, Chinmay Shri. Tell me. Now, keep answering my question. Okay.
Sir, I mean, Akshay is not in L, so then it will become false.
Answer my question. Keep answering my question. Okay. Now, is Subhash in L?
If he's not there in L means
answer. Keep answering my question. I told you I'll help you out. Keep answering my question. Okay. Don't ask me back question. Keep answering my question. Is Subhash in L? Is Subhash in L?
Sure.
Is Subhash Subhash in L? It is there or not?
Okay.
Chinmay Shri, answer my question. Yeah, I'm trying to help you out. Is the Subhash in L? In L it is there. Subhash in L it is there or not? Chinmay Shri, you're there online. You're not there online.
Sir, I came. So it's actually some network problem. Sorry, sir. I'm really sorry.
Okay. Now tell me, Subhash in L?
Yeah, sir.
Subhash is there in L?
Yeah, sir.
It is true, no? It is there, no?
Yeah.
That is what this Subhash. That is what this in operator will say. This in is asking.
Yeah.
Is Subhash in L? Yes. True, no?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Now Subhash not in L. It is telling
false,
Subhash not in L. It is false because Subhash is there, isn't it? Subhash not in L is a false statement because it is there.
Yes.
Now Akshay not in L. True or false?
It's not there.
In L. It is not there. True, no? It is true.
Okay. Sorry.
Got it? Got it or not?
Yeah, sir. Sorry.
That is why I told you.
Yes, got it, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Keep answering my question.
Means network problem, sir. It's
okay,
network
no
problem. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Listen. Okay, cool.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, guys, we are getting into something. Did you guys understand this? Did you guys understand this, my dear friends? Hello? Yes, no? Simple, no? Simple, no? Okay, now very good. Now listen to me. Now coming to this. Okay, now listen to me, my dear friends. What is the next one? What kind of operator is that? Tell me, what is the next one we are learning? The last kind of operator, it is identity operator. Okay, so for that, now listen to me. Now, what is the object which is there in memory? What is the object that is there in memory, my dear friends? What is the object that is there in memory? It is 10. It is 10 is there. It has been referred to by A and B. Isn't it? Both are referring to the same object. Am I right? Both are referring to the same object. I told you, no, you will not have two duplicates 10. Only one object would be there, and all integers are what kind of objects? All integers are what kind of objects, my dear friends? I told you. What are that? I told you also. Ah, very good. They are called as immutable objects, isn't it? They are called as immutable objects. Correct? No, all are immutable objects. Okay. Now, you know what this is telling? It is asking whether A and B are same. A is B. A is B, my dear friends. A is B. True, no, both are pointing to same, right? No, so A is B, so this will result in true value. That is why it is given true. Both are referring to the same element only. That is why A is. So identity operator, correct? Next, A is not B. A is not B. False, no. A is B, you know. A is not B is false. A is not B. This statement is itself false, correct? Now, I made A is equal to 11. When I made A is equal to 11, what will happen, my dear friends? Tell me what will happen now. This A will now start referring to the new memory location, isn't it? It will start pointing to the new memory location. Correct now, my dear friends? Now tell me, A is B, A is B, A is B. No, no, both are referring. A is not B. Therefore, this will result in false. Okay, A is not B. A is not B. True, correct. A is not B. Therefore, it is giving you true. Simple. Did you understand this? Did you understand this, my dear friends? Okay, no, this is called as identity operators. Okay, so I'm just explaining you how this works. Real programs will come later, don't worry. Okay, I'll tell you how this programs and all will work based on that. Okay, you will have to think and write programs based on all these things. Okay, now program 10, when you do 1 divided by 0, what will you get? 1 divided by 0, you get a runtime error. 1 cannot be divided by 0. You basically get an error. It is called as exceptions in Python. So there is a separate chapter called as exceptions. I'll be discussing that in detail later. Is that okay? You understand this? Okay. Now this is an interview question. This is an interview question, my dear friends. It's a very famous interview question. Okay, now the interview question is that, now what all kinds of operators are there? Tell me. It's a very important interview question. What all kinds of operators are there over here? Okay, you will have okay, arithmetic operators, you have relational operators, you have logical operators, isn't it? You have arithmetic. This is arithmetic operator, this is arithmetic operator, this is relational operator, this is relational operator, this is logical operator. Correct? No, out of all these, who is given the high priority, my dear friends? Who is given the high priority? Whom should be evaluated first? I told you, no, ARL. I told you, no. Okay, no, that is ARL, which is nothing but arithmetic, relational, and logical. Okay, now if you apply that, what will be the output of this program? Tell me. If you apply ARL, then what should be the output of this problem? Okay, so 1 divided by 0 is how much? You get a runtime error, isn't it? You get an error. Similarly, if you are evaluating 1 divided by 0, you must have got an error, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? But you will not get an error. Okay, you will not get an error, because Python is intelligent enough to see which one to operate based on this context or based on the scenario, right? No, so that is what I wanted to prove here through this program. Okay, so here we think that most of the students think that it must give you an error, but it will not give you error. Okay, because there is an OR operation over here. Okay, what is that? OR logical operation will tell you, okay, n is not equal to 0, true or false? N is not equal to 0, true or false? Answer my question. N is not equal to 0, true or false? Okay, now it is true or with. Okay, so what happens over here? Okay, if the left hand side, that is x value, is true, what does this one say? What does this rule say? What does this logical operation rule say? If x is false, return y, otherwise it returns x only. If it is x, no, don't see the other part, just return x itself, my dear friends. Did you understand what I'm saying? Did you understand what I'm saying? Hello guys, did you understand? Okay, we know that. No, how does OR operation work? How does OR operation work? See here, A, B, and OR. A, B, and OR. Okay, how does OR operation work? You tell me. Okay, it is false, false. The result will be false. Okay, false, true. The result will be true, right? No, and if it is true, false, the result will be true, and if it is true, the result will be true, isn't it, my dear friends? Correct? No. Now what is our situation over here? If the OR operation will become false only if both of them are false, isn't it? Keep answering my question. The OR operation will become false only if both of them becomes false, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? If both of them are false only, the answer would become false. If either of these one is true, the result will be true. No. If either of these one is true also, okay, I don't want to check the other part. Correct? No. If one is true, I don't want to check the other part because I know the answer is true. That is what is happening over here. So you know what this OR operation will do, what the Python will do is that it sees the first one is true and it thinks, boss, I don't want to check the other part, because the other part, whether it is false or true, no matter, anyways the answer is going to be true. I don't want to go and waste my time checking for what is there on the right hand side. I'll just say true and the output would be true, my dear friends. Okay, did you understand this? Okay, so this is how Python works, and I want you to understand this. This is a very famous interview question, my dear friends. They'll ask you this. Is that okay? So you must be intelligent enough to say it doesn't give you error, it gives you true. Clear with that? Hello, is that clear? Hello, is that clear? Okay, now, okay, now. So before winding up the session, okay, I want you to Jai Chandra, try it out, Jai Chandra. You'll only get to know how it works, Jai Chandra. Try it out. Okay, good that I want you to try it out like that, all these things. Okay. Okay, so do different combinations of this and try the answers. Try to do different combinations. You will only get to know the answers for this. Okay. Now you tell me, what is this? 10 equal to 20. Is 10 equal to 20? Is 10 equal to 20? What will this result in? It is false. Okay. 10 not equal to 20. 10 not equal to 20. It is true. 10 less than or equal to 20. 10 less than or equal to 20. Okay. True. Okay. 2 less than 9. 2 less than 9. 2 less than 9. So how do you calculate 2 less than 9? This is a string, no? This is a string, no? Okay, no? So how do you calculate this 2 less than 9? Okay, no? Yes, you can calculate. Okay, how Python calculates is based on the ASCII value. Okay, ASCII value of 2 is how much? 48, 49, 50, isn't it? It is 50 less than ASCII value of 9. Will definitely be how much is ASCII value of 9, my dear friends? Okay, 57. Huh? Okay, 57 or 50? 57. Okay, so it would be 57, right? So 50 less than 57 is true or false? Okay, 50 is true or false? Okay, no? So it is true. Okay, it is true, isn't it? Right? Okay, right. What about this one now? What about this? 12 greater than 9? 12 greater than 9? 12 greater than 9. Okay, so how does it decide? It will decide based on, listen to me, it will decide 50 less than, okay, it will based on this one, my dear friends. It will first, what is the first ASCII value of this one? First ASCII value of this, not 12. 12 doesn't have an ASCII value. First ASCII value of this one is how much? It is 40. It is ASCII value of 1. So 48, 49, no, it is 49. Okay, greater than 9 is something called as 57. So this will result in what? This will result in false. This will result in false. Is that okay? This will result in false, right? Now what about this? 1 greater than 0, 1 greater than 0. Okay, it is 49 greater than the starting character. It is how much? Okay, this will result in 49 and 48. Therefore, this will result in a true value. Okay, no? Right. What about this one? What about this? 99 greater than 11. What is this? Okay, so 9 is greater than. Yes, this will result in a true value. What about this? What about this? Okay, this one is same, this one is same, this one is same, this one is same. Okay, this one is same, this one is same. Okay, what about this, my dear friends? V. Okay, V is having bigger ASCII value than U. Therefore, V greater than U is actually, V is greater than U, no? It is true. Therefore, this will result in a true value. Is that okay? Right? Is that okay? Hello, is this clear? Okay, I want you to try this out also. Right? No? Is that okay? Right. Having said that, okay, guys, these are your assignment problems. Shall I explain you? Okay, so before starting off with this, let me explain you the yesterday's program, assignment program. Okay, last example, please, sir. Okay, it's C, H is same, H is same. So it will go to the other character. E is same, E is same. Then A is same, A is same. But where it changes is V. Okay, now it will see the ASCII value of V. okay, and it will see the ASCII value of u. ASCII value of v is greater than u because v comes after u, isn't it? Therefore v is greater than u, which is nothing but true. Therefore the answer would become true, and it stops there. Is that clear? Hello, is that clear, my dear friends? Hello, is that clear? Okay, so shall I give you the assignment for now? All these assignments, are you ready? These are the assignments that you have to do on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm giving you 3 days time. Okay, so I'll explain all the programs for you. You'll have to do all these programs and come. Is that okay? So by next Monday, your program should be ready. Clear with that? Okay, so write a program to display the powers of 2, 1 per line. Okay, in one line it should say 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, and so on till 2 to the power 10. So in the output should be 2 to the power 1 is equal to 2 to the power 2 is equal to 2 to the power 3 is equal to, like that. In each line you have to write this. Is that clear? Okay, next. So the second one is write a program to enter a number and print 2 raised to the number you entered. Okay, so let me give you the example so that I'll show you the example over here. CD programming assignments. Okay, so I'll run the next code and show it to you. 1 second. One second. Okay, now so let me run the next code. Python 3 p2.py, enter. So it will ask me enter the power, so I'll just say 2. Okay, so it should say 2 raised to the 2 is 4. Okay, I'll run this code once again. So I'll say enter the power 3, so I'll say 2 raised to the 3 is 8. Is this clear? Okay, again I'll say 8. Okay, 2 to the power 8 is 256. So your output, your program should be able to take the power, and you should say how much is 2 to the power of that particular number, and then give the output. Is that clear? Is this clear, my dear friend? This is the assignment. Will you do it? Okay, so if you do these assignments, you will be learning, you will know what kind of operator has to be used. Okay, next, write a program that allows user to enter 4 binary digits and convert it into decimal number. It means you are supposed to enter 4 digits. Okay, no, not this one. Write a program to enter a base. Third one. Write a program to enter a base and a power and find the base raised to that power. Let me see what is that. Okay, Python 3.py, p3.py. It will say enter the base. So I'll just say 3, enter the power 2. So 3 raised to the 2 is 9. Is that okay? Did you understand? 3 to the power 3 square is 9. Okay, I'll run one more. Okay, 5, enter the base is 5 and power is 3. So 5 to the power 3 is 5 raised to 3 is 125. Is that clear? That is the third one. So which operator will you use? Which operator will you use, my dear friends? Which operator will you use? Hello? Okay, exponentiation operator. Okay, very good. Now, next one. Write a program that allows user to enter 4 binary digits, okay, and convert it into decimal number. Okay, so 4 binary digits you have to enter and you'll have to convert that into decimal number. Okay, let me see that. Python 3 p4.py. Let me clear the screen first of all. Okay, Python 3 p4.py. Enter the digit 0. Okay, so I'll say digit 0 from the last. Okay, so that is 1 1 1 0. Tell me, what does it represent, my difference? 0 1 1 1. What does it represent? 0 1 1 1. This is 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3. It should give you 7, isn't it? It gave you 7, correct? So now I'll try once again. Okay, 0 1 0 1. Tell me, what is this value now? What does this value give you? Okay, 5. How is it 5? Is it 5? Yeah. Are you sure? This is 2 power 0. This is 2 power 0. This is 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. Right? It should give you 10. No, it should give you 10. So the answer is 10. Did you see that? So can you do this? Okay, again, I want you to do this. Right? Right. Next, write a program to print ASCII values of hello world. Okay, so for HELLO, now it is HELLO WRLD, right? Now you have to print, instead of HELLO WRLD, you have to print its equivalent ASCII values on the screen. You understand? Okay, let me write it. Python 3 p4.py. Oh yeah, this is Python 3 p5.py. Okay, did you see that? I've printed the ASCII value HELLO space WORLD. Correct? No? Even space a character. Do you understand? Hello, did you understand, my dear friends? You have to print the ASCII values of hello world, not hello world, ASCII value of hello world. Okay, cool. Now next is write a program to convert a degree from Fahrenheit to Celsius. It means I'll give you an input of a temperature that would be in Fahrenheit, and you will have to convert that Fahrenheit temperature into Celsius temperature. Is that okay? Is that okay? Let me show that. Python 3 p6.py. Enter a Fahrenheit value. I will say 34, and the Celsius value of that is 1.11 whatever it is. Clear? That is sixth one. Write a program to enter two floating point values and displays the result of the first number divided by the second with exactly 6 decimal places displayed in scientific notation. Okay. Python 3 p7.py. Enter the first floating point number 23.45. Enter the second floating point number 45.64. Enter. Okay. So did you see that? After dividing, it has to give it in what is that? It has to give it with exactly 6 decimal places in the scientific notation. Okay. So what will you use? Which function will you use? Which function will you use? Format function. Very good. Very nice. Okay. So write a program to enter an uppercase letter or lowercase letter and display the corresponding Unicode encoding. Unicode is nothing but you'll have to Cypria, yes, you have the formula. You have the formula. 5 divided. Okay, I'll tell you the formula. 1 second. Wait. The formula is okay. So Celsius is equal to 5 divided by 9 multiplied by Fahrenheit minus 32. This is the formula. So you input Fahrenheit, you put this in the formula, and you'll get the Celsius. Is that clear? Is that okay, Cypria? Right? Okay, right. So what was the problem that I was solving? I forgot. Write a program to enter an uppercase letter or lowercase letter and display the corresponding Unicode encoding. So program 8, Python 3 p8.py. Enter a character. Say I'll say A. The Unicode is encoding is 65. Unicode is nothing but ASCII. I mean, Unicode is another encoding scheme, and ASCII is part of Unicode. Okay, so you'll have to print your. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is enter a character and you have to print its equivalent ASCII value. Which function will you use, my dear friends? Which function will you use? Okay, ORG ORD. Okay, who is that ID? ID by D and all. Not giving name in the this one, and you are giving wrong answers. Okay. Okay, right. Now, next one. Write a program that prompts the user for a certain number of cities for the traveling salesman problem and display the total number of possible routes that can be taken. Write a program that prompts the user for a certain number of cities for traveling salesman problem and display the total number of possible routes that can be taken. Okay, so I'm giving you 5 cities. I'll give you 5 cities. Okay, so then tell me, what is the possible number of routes that can be taken to travel from, within those 5 cities. How do you find it out? Using traveling salesman problem. How will you find out? Okay, you have 5 cities, 1 2 3 4 5, and what are the possible routes to each and every city starting from first city to second city, second to third city, then third city to first city, like that. What are the possible combinations? Any idea? How will you calculate? Basic maths. How will you calculate? How will you calculate? Exactly, Jay Chandra. Super. Okay, you make use of something called as permutation. Factorial. Okay, that is yeah, correct, factorial. So that I'll discuss later. For now, you do all these 8 questions and come. Is that okay? Is that okay? So now I'm going to tell you the problem for. Shall I show you yesterday's assignment? Shall I show you my version? Might be you would have written better version than me. I'm not sure. Okay, so data types. Okay, so let me show you what I have written. What is the program? Restaurant bill calculation. Okay, so what did I do? Okay, first I took the tax as 0.18. Is that clear? I took tax as 0.18, and I then wrote a program greeting. Okay, that is when the computer is when you switch on the computer automatically. I'm just giving you a view when you go to a restaurant and when the restaurant people is trying to switch on their machine. Okay, so this program will calculate a restaurant bill, basically tab for a couple with a gift voucher and all that, with a tax into 100, whatever it is, right? So tax into 100 will give you 18%, isn't it? So I think you know this calculation, right? So first thing is it'll ask you for the gift coupon amount. So I'll say input, enter amount of the gift coupon. Because this input will take it in the form of string, I want to convert that into a floating point. Therefore, I'll use a float function. Is this okay? Guys, is this line okay with everyone? Hello? Is this line okay? Input, I'm taking taking 2000 and I'm converting that into float and putting into this amount in coupon. Okay. And now I'll ask for the end, no, on the items ordered. What all order items are ordered is what I'll be checking. Okay. First one is chicken biryani, input chicken biryani. Okay. So it will give you, I'll say 120 or whatever it is, that would be converted into float and would get stored into chicken biryani. Same thing for all these 4 items. Is that clear? All these are different prices. Price for chicken biryani, price for ghee roast, price for coke drink, price for vanilla ice cream. Okay, and I'm converting that into float. So the program is asking you to input. So all that I'm inputting in and converting that into a floating point. Is this clear? Is this block clear, my dear friends? Is this block clear? Hello? Is this block clear? Hello? Yes, no? Okay, next, second person. The same thing with second person also. I'm taking all the prices for, the second person, and I'm converting that into float, and I'm actually putting into these variables: vegetable biryani, gobi Manchurian, coke drink, and all that. Okay. Now I want to calculate what is the total amount for person 1 and then person 2. I'm adding all these. For the person 1, I'm adding, and the second person I'm also adding. So the total bill amount would be the price for person 1 and price for person 2 that I've added over here, person 1 and person 2. And then the total bill with the tax, I'm adding that tax also, I'm multiplying the tax. Okay. And therefore I'm just displaying bill without tax, how much. Okay. And after adding the tax, how much. Okay. And then the total bill payable, so much. And from the gift coupon, I'm subtracting the total bill that is payable, and you will get the displayed amount, the remaining amount. That is a simple program. Is that clear, my dear friends? Is this program clear? I think this is what you would have done, isn't it? Yes or no? Cool. Okay. So having said that, okay, so I want you to work on the other programs also, the programs that I've given you. So make it as your assignment for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You have 3 days time, so you can write all those programs. So Monday we'll have a discussion if possible. Is that clear? Hello. And tomorrow we'll discuss with some other thing. Okay. So sir, could you please scroll down? Scroll down. Yes. Clear? Okay. So tomorrow we'll have a new chapter. Okay. So guys, you have some doubts. You can ask me doubts. I'm waiting for your doubts, my dear friends.
Hi, sir. Guru Prasad here.
Yes, Guru, tell me.
Sir, I have a doubt in bitwise operator.
Tell me.
Sir, it's about tilde, sir. It's like a complement. No, sir. If 0 means it will be printed as
Wherever
1.
0 is there, that will become 1. Wherever 1 is there, that will become 0.
I think in your example, can you take the example, sir? The program? I don't know which program. Yes, sir. This one. Program 5, I think. Sir, for a print tilde c is there, sir. We have assigned the value c is equal to 0. And the answer is giving -1 also.
Correct.
It has to be 1 only.
No. Why it should be 1? What is C value?
0.
0. Applying tilde of 0, what will become?
It's a complement 1.
It is not this 0. It is binary of 0. You didn't listen to me properly. 0, 0, 0, 0. You have to first put that in binary format, no?
Oh, yes, sir. Okay. I get
Then apply tilde to it. That becomes
Okay.
-1.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Next question. Guys, next question.
Sir, Rakesh here.
Yes, Rakesh.
Sir, go to logical operators once.
Logical operators, huh?
Yes, yes. Can you please explain me fourth one, sir? 100 or of
1, 2, 3,
200.
4. Okay, you only tell me. You
Sir,
format.
if it is both values are true, no, sir.
Correct.
Then true or of true is true itself, no, sir.
Correct. Correct.
Then
Yes, sir.
it may be also 100 also, no, sir.
Correct. It may be also 100. That's why they followed this rule. They have given this rule. When it is like that, then apply this rule. That's what Python says. If you want the other number, then reverse this number. Hello?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Apply this rule, you'll get.
Okay, sir. I will apply.
No, you apply here only, now only. This one, no? Fourth one, no?
Yes, yes, sir.
If x is false, is it false?
No.
So what will it say? If x is false, it returns y. Otherwise, it returns.
X only.
So what is the answer?
It is 100 itself, sir.
So it
It
means
may
I
be
don't-
also 200. It may be
means-
also.
but I don't want to check the other side. True or once it is true, no, I don't want to check the other part. I want to take this only as true. Because I know whatever is the other part, I'm not bothered about it. I just want to take the true part. Whether it is false or true, the result should become true only anyway. So I'll take the first part only.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, once open the yesterday
Hello.
assignment code, sir.
You
Just
tell me
now
what is your
displayed.
doubt. Yeah, you tell me what is the doubt.
Sir, sir, in this you are adding the first person cost of items plus second person cost of items, and you are multiplying into tax something 0.18%.
Okay. So what is the doubt?
Sir, you forgot to
Your voice is not audible. Yeah. Your voice is not
bracket
audible.
between the.
You forgot to.
Yes, sir.
You forgot to. Hello.
Keep the parenthesis, sir. Parenthesis between P1 plus P2.
P1 plus
You are
P2.
just multiplying it.
Oh, is it?
Yes,
I
sir.
think then we'll have to put our
Yes,
parenthesis.
sir.
We have forgotten them. It is needed to put parenthesis. Okay. Okay. So you have any doubts other than that? Hello. Hello. Okay, guys. So we'll meet tomorrow with a new chapter. So work on the programs. So we'll meet tomorrow. Okay. So until then, take care. Bye bye. See you. Love you all so much. Bye, guys. See you.